Hello and welcome. Today we're going to have a look at Internet Explorer and how to make it a little bit more secure and safe for you. Okay, basically you're going to the settings over here. And to start off with, let's go through safety. Okay, you might want to delete your browsing history. Okay, that's always good for your privacy. So you just click on that and then choose what you want to delete. Okay, don't forget some things that you delete. It makes going back to your favorite websites a little bit more longer to log in. For example, if you've saved passwords for a website, if you delete it, you go back to that same website again, you're going to have to type in your password again. Okay, so that's one thing to do. You then just click delete. That deletes all that. When it's finished, it'll give you a little notice over here. Okay, then you have, shall we say, in private browsing, definitely a good option. Okay, what you do is you open up another window and you can use this window to basically visit websites, and it stops basically Internet Explorer from storing data about your browsing session. Okay, that includes cookies, temporary internet files, history, and other data. Okay, it's a little bit of a more private, restricted kind of thing. However, you can operate like normal within here. When you shut down, everything you basically did within that gets wiped. Okay. Then you have another option. Okay, turn on tracking protection. Okay, this basically you need to download some lists from the internet or create your own. Okay, basically, okay, so it's iegallery.com, pin sites, okay, and then you get a list, tracking protection list, okay, you can choose which lists you want to basically add, okay, and then just add them, it adds automatically to Internet Explorer, and they'll basically stop a lot of sites causing you problems with, shall we say, them tracking you. Okay, so that's a lovely thing. Make sure you also have in your add-ons, okay, make sure these add-ons are the latest add-ons and that they don't have any issues. You might want to disable or remove some add-ons, okay? Okay, Flash is quite known for having loopholes in it. Okay, you make sure that you constantly keep enabling it or disable the add-on. Okay, third-party add-ons. Make sure you're aware of what's going on there. Okay. You also have ActiveX filtering. You can turn that one on. Okay. Make sure smart screen filtering, okay, is on. Okay, you don't want to have this off. Okay. Now, let's have another quick look at internet options. Okay, for security, okay, basically you can restore anything, whatever changes you make, you can always restore things back to the default. Okay, protected mode, definitely worth having for all sites. Okay, you might want to crank it up. Okay, for internet, local internet is basically within the company, for example, all the websites within the company. You might want to crank it up. However, you might have issues with certain, shall we say, features of the internet sites. Okay, so make sure you know what you're actually restricting and turning down. Protected mode again, go for it. Okay, trusted sites. Okay, again, enable protected mode, go all the way to the top. Okay, and restricted sites, it should always be there. Okay, back to the internet where we seem to use most of our time. Okay, let's go to custom level. Okay, make sure you have a lot of these things either disabled or enabled based on the settings. Okay, loose XAML disable, XPS documents. Okay, the default is enable, but disable. Okay, then not signed, okay, basically anything that's not signed is a potential risk, okay, because we don't know the origin of it, okay, so make sure you go through that. Okay, run components signed with Authenticode. You might want to, shall we say, have a prompt system, okay, it just gives you that extra warning. However, you will be getting quite a few prompts when you're using it, okay, or you could disable it and then see what's happening. If you visit a site and everything's working fine, that's okay. Alright, filtering allowed. Okay, previous unused ActiveX controls without prompt. No, that's disabled. Scriptless disabled. Okay, automatic prompting for ActiveX controls. Okay, yes, make it enabled. Okay, you download signed ActiveX controls prompt. Okay, that's the recommended setting. You might, if you're really not happy with ActiveX, because ActiveX can have loopholes, you go to a site that you're not really aware of, okay, they might have an ActiveX, and ActiveX does give access to literally most of your computer. Okay, so you might want to disable that, okay. Ensure that any ActiveX that you are allowing to run is actually something you are really 100% sure of. Okay, all right, that's fine. Basic settings over here. Make sure malware is scanned, on ActiveX. Okay, downloads. Okay, you might want to get rid of font downloads. Fonts have also been known in the past to have, shall we say, viruses, malware, etc. within them. Okay. Enable .NET Framework setup. You might want to disable that. If you need to set up .NET, do it outside of Internet Explorer. Okay, so that's the main basic things over here. Okay, I'll just go through it so you can actually see what I have kept. By making it extra tighter, it also makes your browsing experience a little bit more, shall we say, inconvenient. You get pop-ups, etc. quite frequently. Okay, all right. That's what I've got as my settings. Okay, go to advanced. In the advanced settings, scroll down to security. Okay, and basically you want to make sure that protected mode is there. Do not save encrypted pages to disk. These two things you want to ensure. Okay, and then you might also want to go for enable temporary internet files and folders to be deleted. Okay, so that's that. If you have a quick look, this is what I've set up on my system. Okay, all right. Okay, hopefully this has helped regarding Internet Explorer. It's still there in Windows 10, and it's definitely been there in the past. Thank you.